when I'm looking upon the UPND, the way they are gallivanting of saying we have already win the 2026 elections, I'm surprised. Yes, that is how also MMD 2011 they had conducted themselves. They claimed winning before 2011, but what was the result? Everybody knows. There is no way whereby somebody would measure the election before the election take place. There is no way. And that, if that happens, means the corruption now it has now moving from their legal government, from their legal corrupt government to electoral process. But that is the things that is to be impossible. I want to assure you this. Do not even claiming that we win 2026 election. UPND, you must accept that you have damaged the economy of the country. Most especially the levels of the commodities. Yes, you have done well on the levels of CDF, recruitments of teachers and the health workers, and also some loans and the other thing. Congratulations for that. But when we come to the CDF, it's not everybody that are benefiting, a part of the UPND cadres. I have more than 100 of people, those who have applied for the CDF, and they have not yet been answered. UPND did not just destroy the economy. The easy way for the poor people to found or to retrieve their lives easily. You know what you promised. You know what was your major. You know Mr. Kainde Chilema knows what he was carrying in his hand, passing all entire Zambia, campaigning with the Tumasala di Mwawoko, utuwa kupimisha. Na tupa mela filaso. Wale pitana chalo chonse. That if we come to power, we will make sure that this type of life will not going to take place. But what was the price of the meal on that time? What was the price of sugar on that time? What was the price of fertilizer in that time? But when he come, he damaged just the little time. Everything gets sour and everything got worse until now. I've failed. 4 years now, I've failed even to bring it to the normal price which he found it the time when he get into power. Not only that, we have lost more aid, international aids, because of the corruptions of UPND. What is this aid? In the health sector, the USAID, United States of America, the aid cutted more than $50 million from the medical institutions, which is more than 1.something million kwacha, or 2 million, something like that. It has been cutted because, as you heard, the ambassador of United States was complaining of the corruptions of how they are misusing the money, the American taxpayers' money, from their own private sectors. So which means if they receive that money and they buy those medications, they start now distribute those they start stealing those medications and put them on their own pharmacies around Zambia. And this is what's pushed United States to cut off those aid. It's not only that. It's only that. The visas of traveling to United States, it was very easy for any Zambian to travel to United States. So very easy. But from now, Zambia is banned and is restricted for traveling a visa. It has become expensive. It has become the values of $15,000, and there is no way whereby as a Zambian in this corrupt economy can afford $15,000 to travel to United States for study. So Donald Trump has banned Zambia from entering United States because of the corruption. He said it himself, because of corruption, I banned Zambia. Not only that, there are some games of lies that is going on. The UPND regime doesn't humble themselves when it comes to some problem. There are other problems that need just to be humble and to be sorted very easily. What makes me wonder it is the Chinese companies have contaminated the water in Kitwe, and instead of the health minister of health come and published very quickly that incident, we start hearing that from the same ambassador of the United States is warning the US citizen in Zambia. That is the type, that is the sign of ignorance. It is a sign of ignorance. Now, can you tell me, when we say congratulations for this and that, for free education, CDF and what, we also need the improvement in the economy. So the way you have failed to improve the economy, the life, the simple life of people, like commodity, to simplify, just to facilitate the way of poor people to live, then 2026, the government that will come to work upon the commodity, they bring the price of the things in normal. That is it. That is this. Not standing and gallivanting yourself. If the things that you didn't fix in 5 years, how can you fix it in next 5 years? No, this is the politics. You have to share the opinion. You have to share the opinion. That is the politics. The things that you have not managed in 5 years, how can you manage it in next 5 years? And how can people trust you? Zambian people, do not be coward. 2026, you need to change another leader for another thing to take place. And you're not going to ask the PF, what are you going to do on this time? They have already do. And they will just continue on what they left. Together with the Tones Alliance, they are going to start where they left infrastructure, where they left the price of the milling meal and the price of fertilizer. That's why they are going to start. Thank you so much.